What is up, my crypto legends? Let me know if you can see me, if you can hear me, if you can see the screen, and we'll be cracking on now with Ethereum, Bitcoin, on-chain data. Tomorrow is a holiday still in the United States. Ethereum, Bitcoin. Good morning from very sunny California. Good morning, Pamela. How are you doing? Good morning, Mena. We're going to wait for some people to come in and we're going to crack on with the stream with Ethereum, Bitcoin. Revanth, how are you doing? Hello, everyone. Says Hedovan Mena. Hello. The Phaser. Hello. How are you guys doing? Hope you're doing well. Right, guys, we're going to crack on with Bitcoin and Ethereum. It is Sunday, but there's like some small pumpiness here. There is a little bit of volume. We want to see a little bit more. We'll be checking this on the 50-minute chart. This is Ethereum. Okay, on my last video, we did talk about, you know, this high. We wanted to break it to start confirming this move, but there is hardly any volume at all, guys. We want to see some nice, good spikes of volume, you know, at least for breaking such a resistance, you know, like we want some volume like this candle over here, and with this amount of volume, the volume is actually going down. If you check out the volume, so if we take a trend line, the volume is, you know, going down. There is a little, this spike is almost like this one. Yeah, but as it being Sunday, we're going to check the RSI here for Ethereum. See what it looks like, because there might be, yeah, exactly, there are some bearish divergence also, so this could still be a fake out. I wouldn't be too confident about this move. Well, this is the 15-minute chart. Let's take a look at the 1 hourly. Go through the comments. Doing great. I hope you're doing well also. Pamela, thank you very much. I think you hope you're doing great there at sunny California. Hope you're doing well too. Mena, thank you very much. Spy, hey Andy, how are you? Will BTC break out today? Yes, I'm doing extremely good. And let's see if Bitcoin, you know, we are actually broken out already from this resistance line, as you can see. You know, we've got this one over here and this lower high, and we've created this resistance from this huge symmetrical triangle. We have broken out from it, and we're also broken out from this major resistance line. We can see that the 35,200, 300 range has been insane support right over there. It's been huge resistance, you know, for 4 times all the way since the 24th of June. So now we are currently breaking out, but what's the matter with this breakout? That there's hardly any volume at all, guys. It's very unreliable in the weekend. We know, we've talked about this before, that the weekends are very difficult, especially if we are breaking critical areas, okay? There is a very high chance for a throwback. If we start pump from here, well, be patient. Tomorrow's Monday. I know it's holiday still in the US, but I think Europe is open. So, yeah, there might be some movements tomorrow anyway, even though the US has holiday. Let's get the RSI here out. I don't know why it keeps disappearing. We're still fine on the RSI, just overbought. What's up, Stavros? How are you doing? Is there an email we can contact you? I want to ask you about something. Thank you a lot. Yes, I will put my email contact in the description. Not now, but I will be doing it in the next video, so stay tuned on that. I might start tomorrow or after tomorrow. I'll be leaving the contact email, Stavros. So yeah, if you just give me a day or 2 maximum, I'll be leaving my contact below, the contact of Bitcoin Center's website. New York, Michael, how are you doing? Could you explain why Bitcoin volume is low? Because it's Sunday, and yeah, mainly because it's the weekend. We don't have the traders, you know, Sunday people are is the day off. So yeah, this is the main reason that that there's no volume, because it's Sunday. There might be not too much volume tomorrow because US is still on holiday. It's Independence Day today, isn't it? The 4th of July. So yeah, I think they've got tomorrow off also, so there will be some volume, but yeah, you would say that the US does bring quite a lot of volume also in the crypto space and Bitcoin. Salute from Transylvania, Martin. How are you doing? That's why from tomorrow is going down. Well, who knows, Doily? Maybe, potentially, by looking also at Ethereum, you know, we've got to be careful. I mean, it would have been great to have been during the week and seen some volume kicking in here. There is a little bit, but it's not enough, guys. It is not enough. This has been major resistance here for Ethereum, the $2,280 range. As you can see right over here, we did touch it twice, 3 times. So there's 1, 2, and there's 3 times here. So yeah, you cannot break this resistance with this amount of volume. You want to see a candlestick like this one over here of volume, at least. Then you know that the breakout is pretty legit. There is intention. There is some, okay, there is some volume, but it is Sunday as well. Who knows? We might go up or straight to 2,600. Very unlikely, but we want to see a nice breakout with volume. And for Bitcoin, more of the same. But who knows? There might be just buying pressure, but there's just a little bit of volume. There's not enough selling pressure. The small volume is mostly buying, so the price still might just fizzle up to the upside. BTC will touch 38k USDT. Yes, well, I do think that we are going to get some type of rejection here on the 5th wave that we did on the last couple of days. So this is the $36,500 range. I do think there will be some type of resistance, but yeah, eventually we'll be breaking out of this. I mean, this whole structure tells me that we should be coming higher, especially because of this. Guys, we are still, in my opinion, following this. Okay, so yes, eventually I do see 40k. I've been telling it, I'm still sticking with this strategy. I think 40k is very likely in a week or 2 maximum. BNB USDT, please, for Shakani. Right, let's take a look at this. Let me just put this right over there. Also, Chainlink, we did talk about Chainlink in yesterday's video, finally breaking out from this massive downtrend line that's been hitting resistance every single time now since the 9th of May. So this is about 2 months now already that Chainlink has been got rejected here from this major resistance every single time it's touched it. And now we are finally getting we're popping out here, and there is some volume, you know, because I mean, the price knows that there is resistance pushing it down. So it would be ideal now for Chainlink to see if we can get above the $20. If we do get above $20 here for Chainlink, then yeah, the structure will slightly changing. We can see this is potentially going to form a huge double bottom scenario. So yeah, very exciting times to see what is going to happen. If Bitcoin goes to 40k, then yeah, we'll be seeing some alts making strong alts such as Chainlink doing some good moves. Let's take a look at BNB here for my man. Yeah, BNB also not looking too bad. We are breaking out from this is the 4-hourly chart. We can see a trend line here from these lower highs. Okay, getting touched here for 3 times 4. We didn't actually touch right over here, but now we are currently breaking out from this trend line. There's not a huge amount of volume. We do know that we are going to get hit here by this major resistance point. So you could arguably discuss, I did have this trend line, we broke to the downside, then broke back up. We can modify this on the 4-hourly because the close of the candle, the start and the close of these 2 candles can be, you know, the start of the resistance point of the support level. So if we modify this like that, then it does make sense. This has just been a massive wick up and down, and the consolidation has been around this area, which would be the 2,255, sorry. So as you can see, it's been creating these higher lows, and now we are creating an ascending triangle formation, because we're getting hit here on BNB at the $317 to be exact. Okay, so in this area we can see that, you know, we got a rejection here, a rejection there. Now we are going to have the third attempt. If you ask me, you know, this is a bullish pattern, an ascending triangle, so there is buying pressure coming up. If we do come down, we will get some type of support here from these higher lows and also from this lower highs trend line. So there should be some type of support around this area if it fails here on this attempt. If we manage to break it, guys, with some decent volume, there is going to be some resistance at the top. You know, to play this safe, we can see this ascending triangle, okay, on BNB against the US dollar. So we got this over here being an ascending triangle. The measured move from this is the back here to the resistance from the breakout, guys. To play this safe, I would like to see BNB breaking out from this area, which is the $317. If we break out, we have some volume, then we have a pullback, we get supported, and we break out the $332 range, which has been major support right over here. I think then, yeah, it's off to the races. I think we're definitely going to come and meet this target over here. That's also this next major resistance point. I mean, sometimes technical analysis, the points of resistance and support are absolutely insane, because you know, measured moves from an impulse from an ascending triangle, for example, look where exactly this measured move from this ascending triangle should take us, all the way and stop here where we are going to get some type of rejection, because we've had rejection here a few times, and this is the $378. So yeah, it does make sense that BNB might do this. I wouldn't exactly start trading maybe the breakout of the $317, because we are going to get some type of rejection, and if the volume is not too powerful, we could come back down. But if we manage to break out, get a bounce of the support, and then break out again, then yeah, eventually, guys, if we get above the 332, it would be great to place a long here all the way to $378, which is the next major resistance point. So that's a pretty good trade here. That is a really good trade. This would be a trade of, you know, if we get from the $332 all the way to the 378, a 14% trade. And this, you know, I would say there's like 80% of probabilities that you're going to get this move right, because we're breaking out from these major resistance point, then you're breaking out from this resistance that's been major support, and you got these high lows, and the measured move target of the breakout is, like I told you, the back of this symmetrical ascending triangle. So there would be an 80% chance of getting this trade right, just because of the structure, the impulsive move, breaking out from lower high trend line also here. So very much you can trade BNB now on Bybit, if I'm not wrong. Bybit has the BNB pair on USDT, if I'm not wrong here. They've just added it a couple of days ago. Yeah, exactly, BNB. So guys, yeah, if you're interested in trading, make sure to check out the Bybit account. You can get up to $600 now by using my link in the description. My favorite swing trading platform because of the fees. So yeah, this would be a really interesting trade to take, guys, for sure. We need some confirmation. You want to break out the $332 range. We're going to break here from this resistance, then break again. And we want to see some high volume on the green volumes, okay? Very interesting move here for BNB coming. Sorry guys, I'm taking a bit too long here on the analysis, but I want to try and go most of you guys. High probability we will have a pullback on the weekday to close the CME gap. I do not know where this Bitcoin CME gap is. I'm not a gap believer. I hardly look at the Bitcoin futures. What is it? Bitcoin BTC. Is it Bitcoin? What is the Bitcoin futures? Bitcoin US dollar, is it CME? BTC CME. Yeah, but anyway, I'm not a gap believer. I know eventually most of them get filled, but I think that, you know, the thing of because of the gaps getting filled is because of the volatility of the market. Eventually, if you create a gap over here, it's going to get filled because of the correction. If you get a gap right over there, you know, it's going to get filled because we're going to get up from here. So, and there are some gaps that have never been closed. So, yeah, it's like 90% of the gaps get filled, but I think it's just because it's obvious the price goes up and down, and at some point they're gonna arrive and fill the gap. Theta broke out from HTF trend line resistance long. Let's take a look at Theta. Guys, 32 likes now. Make sure to smash up the like button on your way in. You'll be helping me out here immensely to build up the channel. Let's take a look at Theta over here on Binance. Right. Yeah, Theta still. We did break the trend line here for Theta. We could actually adjust this. This is on the 4-hourly. This could actually be adjusted all the way up here. We did have a fake out. I don't know why the trend lines sometimes on TradingView move. Right, we can clearly see, you know, this trend line from these lower highs right over there on Theta. This is the 4-hourly chart getting rejected. We did get a fake out over here, came straight back in. So yeah, this would be ideal, breaking out from this major resistance of these lower highs. It is still clearly in a downtrend. What would be really cool here is to break the trend line here. So we are getting really good support here around the $6 range. Are we going to create a triple bottom? We actually went below $6 here, very, very strangely. There was a little bit of volatility. I'm really actually surprised about this because Theta is going to do insanely well. I think they're suppressing the price down. Theta is one of the best, I think, top 10 at least crypto projects, even though it's not in the top 10 of CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko of market capitalization. I think it should be in the top 10 because it is going to be an insane project. It's going to have a super bright future. Triple bottom here potentially forming for Theta. I mean, most importantly would be getting above this major resistance point with some decent volume. I think that it's going to coincidence with this trend line. So measured move here for this Theta, being conservative from the breakout. You know, we should be seeing an $8.66 approximately. But yeah, we are going to see some type of resistance from this trend line. BNB, I've taken a look at BNB already. That was my first altcoin. Could you take a look at Comp? This coin has been exploding the last 2 weeks, up over 100% for whatever reason. I mean, Comp is an extremely bullish DeFi project. Also, UBT has been doing extremely well. I'm extremely bullish on UBT. I think I got 4 or 5% of my portfolio of Unibright. This project is going to do insanely well also in the future. I'm not going to go through the project eventually today, just technical analysis. But yeah, and Compound also is a great DeFi project. Yeah, well, this recovery has been absolutely insane. I don't know why this trend line is like this. But yeah, we can clearly see that Comp has had an amazing run to the upside. It's actually on the 4-hourly created like an ascending wedge kind of formation here, which is bearish and broken to the upside. So yeah, it's looking pretty bullish recovery, and the volume is not extremely high. But on Compound, if we zoom out on the daily, I mean, yeah, we did clearly see that we should have been getting really strong support here around the $220 range. You know, we've touched 3 times here. This was in July, August and September, $230, $220 range. And now, yeah, comp now has made a retracement and had a massive bounce. So this is the moment where we need to see altcoins such as, because they're really strong projects here, DeFi projects also. I see Chainlink at some point starting to make massive moves. There's some really cool updates that are coming for Chainlink that will get people surprised. Compound, also a great DeFi project. Unibright, now is the moment in some altcoins, because also we've seen the Bitcoin dominance drop a little bit. I think it's gone from 48% to 45%. We'll check that out in a second. Actually, let's check it out now. BTC dominance. Yeah, well, take a look here at the Bitcoin dominance on the daily. We've had a major drop here in the last couple of days. So we did arrive on the 27th of June. We were just about below the 48% levels. Now we are currently just above the 45% levels. So this 2-3% is quite a lot of money. It's quite a few billions that have gone into altcoins. And there are some altcoins such as Compound maybe that have taken a piece of the pie of the Bitcoin dominance. And yeah, I mean, this is the moment where we have to see in altcoins. Every cycle is different. People think that this cycle is shorter, but I strongly believe it's going to be longer. And now there may be going to be some altcoins breaking all-time high again, and Bitcoin is not. So yeah, and usually it's Bitcoin that takes the lead, right? Well, this time it might be different, guys. It's going to be the moment now to see if Compound, for example, in the next coming weeks, I don't know if it's going to be July, August or September, to see if this is going to be actually a bull trap, or this was the bear trap and we are going to continue to the upside. You know, if you see altcoins like Compound or some other ones such as Unibright that are going to break all-time highs, and they're going to go above the drop of May, of the 19th of May and the 23rd of May, then guys, yeah, it's not the end of the bull run. You cannot start a bear market when you've broken out all-time highs from the capitulation phase that everybody thought it was the start and there's going to be a bull trap. No, guys, if you break all-time highs, if you see altcoins breaking all-time highs, and this might happen in a matter of weeks, yeah, guys, it's on, guys. So now it's going to be a critical couple of weeks. There's going to be a critical couple of weeks. So yeah, we got to be patient. BNB, please. Yeah, I'm taking a look at BNB. Would you short Ethereum now? Well, very good question. Very good question, because this could, I mean, if you ask me to long this, I would say no. We want to wait for confirmation on Ethereum. Let's zoom in here for Ethereum for a second. We have absolutely no volume at all. Hang on a second, guys. Let me get the chart right. Yeah, but there is some volume, okay? There is some volume, but we want to see eventually a little bit more volume here, at least on the 1 hourly. We do not see divergence just yet because the RSI is picking up here on the 1 hourly. So yeah, we might see another spike here at overbought territory, and that's absolutely fine. That means that the bulls still have some steam, because the RSI here, when we did hit the $2,350 range, if we hit here on the RSI the 74, we might hit the 80 right now while we have this pump. So this means that the bulls are, you know, still gaining steam. They've still got some steam to go. If the RSI goes down and we do highs again, then eventually I would be really, really cautious. But if in the RSI we're still making highs, that means that, yeah, I mean, there is strength in this move still. I wouldn't short it. I would wait confirmation for long. I would make confirmation for long. It would be, sometimes on the chart, you do see that there is more buying pressure than selling pressure, but there's no volume, and the price just goes up like this, very boringly. Not usually. When you hit these major resistance points, you usually want to see, you know, a decent breakout. You do want to see, you know, some volume, some type of movement, And yeah, guys, it's just because it's Sunday. Also tomorrow, Monday, still a holiday in the US. Be very, very cautious. If you ask me, we might get some type of price coming inside, but I do think eventually we'll be coming up, only because Bitcoin has the strength to go to $40,000. I believe so. This is playing out perfectly, guys. If you check out this Wyckoff accumulation schematic, is playing out perfect. And I did show you with the volume, guys. There's a lot of people that are going to say this works with volume, it's not with, and yeah, eventually it does work with volume, and the volume is higher at the lowest part of the accumulation. I'm not sure if you can see the volume. The volume is higher when it's down here to going up, and you can see this green candle that's going up here has more volume than any other volume candlesticks from down over here, and this other one over here and the second one also has more volume. When you see a redistribution, you want to see the candles from here, the next red candles coming down here with some higher volume, like the one down here. This means that they are redistribution, that they're redistributing, they're selling the here at the highest point from this redistribution point. Look at here, for example, on the, let's go with the last example, distribution phase of Wyckoff. Okay, the distribution phase, you want to see more volume when it's pushing down than when it's pushing up. That's why this red candle, right, these two red candles over here, is when they are pushing down the price from the highest point. The same as here. Look at the volume there. This is that volume right over here. Look at the volume right over here. It is higher volume pushing down from the peak. The volume is higher pushing down from the peak. Distribution. The volume here is pushing back up from the bottom. It is pushing back up from the bottom. That's how you look at an accumulation or a distribution with volume. The peaks pushing down have no volume. So yeah, guys, this because there is thousands of people, and this will maybe not play out. We might come all the way to the $40,000 and then have a massive drop. Then there will be selling pressure, but during this period of time, the volume says accumulation, and there's a lot of people saying it is not, and it is. It is. How do you make that big thick red line, and does it have a special name? What red thick line, Pamela? Sorry about that. This one over here. This is just boxes, just to look at areas on TradingView. I'm not sure if you. Guys, 217 watching. Let's make sure to smash up the like button, okay? Let's try and smash up the like button all the way to 200 likes, and we will continue with this amazing live stream. We're going to check out for some trading opportunities. We're also going to take a look at on-chain data here, amazing on-chain data. Guys, we've had a spike in accumulation. I know this is very, on-chain data is okay for like the mid-long run because you can see the actual movements of accumulation and rest of it. But I mean, a lot of people accumulate. There's been an accumulation of $68,000 out of exchanges yesterday. We have the data here on Glassnode. But eventually they can put those Bitcoins straight away tomorrow and sell it. I mean, this is a little bit unreliable when they talk about exchanges taking the Bitcoin out, drying up on exchanges. It can take 2 days to put hundreds of thousands of Bitcoin in an exchange and sell them. And then suddenly you'll see this drop down. So, but anyway, it is fun to see that they are accumulating around these price levels. It is fun to see it. So this definitely in the short term will have to have a price impact. Everybody hoping for the Wyckoff to play out, but if you put your shoes to market makers, maybe it might be the opposite, right? Yeah, Nurdan, exactly. I mean, a lot of eyes on this, but there are a lot of eyes on redistribution as well, eh? Don't get me wrong. There is quite a lot of bears out there. There are quite a lot of bears. So yeah, no matter which which direction the price goes, there's going to be a huge liquidation event above $40,000. There are short players that have stop losses here at 45, 42, 50, and also long players at 27, 26. There's going to be a huge liquidation event no matter what direction, because there are a huge amount of bears and a huge amount of bulls. Smash that like button, says Bernard. Thank you very much for joining here. One of my biggest supporters. Right, guys, let me go through the comment section quickly, and we'll be taking a look at Bitcoin and Ethereum most importantly to see what's going on. Remember, guys, I would be a little bit cautious about this because it is Sunday and there's not too much volume. The price has gone up here nicely in the last 2 days. So yeah, we are currently getting above major resistance, but we do not see volume. Hi, I'm a little late today. No worries, H. Thank you for joining in. Right, hey Andy, how are you? What about the low volume? Is it a fake out break? Spaceland, yes, it can potentially be a fake out, okay? I was talking in today's video about this. We need to break out from the high that we've created, and we actually have done. We have done it with some volume. If you take a look at the 15-minute, guys, there is some volume, but yeah, you cannot rely on this volume, because if you zoom out, you can see that it is not that much compared to other days. These days we're nice with volume. You can see there is buying pressure right over here. That's why the price actually did have, that buying momentum. But will this last? You might see some selling pressure here. We've gone up enough to this major level, okay, which is the $2,300 range. And yeah, I wouldn't rely too much on this. I would wait till Monday or Tuesday, guys. We want to see a nice spikes in volume, and we can get in the retracement, because I do see this move coming at least to $2,600. There's check out the moves in between 2,300 and 2,600. It has been pretty straightforward to the downside. We've gone from 2,600 to down to 2,300, then back up here, back down, back up, back down. It's been pretty easy to be bouncing in between these levels. So there's not major resistance in between 2,300 and 2,600. So I think it will be relatively easy as soon as we can see a confirmed breakout. And how do you see a confirmed breakout, guys? With higher volume. You want to see higher candlesticks, and in the retracement we want to start getting some long positions and putting your stop loss well behind this major resistance line turning into support, which would be approximately the $2,200 range. Not too much leverage to get above to get all the way to the 2,600. But now, yes, eventually we could come back in, guys. It is Sunday. Sunday is a crap day to do trading. Even though it's the weekend, but we didn't see any dump today, so maybe this week we'll be bullish in my opinion. Yeah, potentially. I think sometimes also that the weekends get ready for the run. You have a small run and then you have a massive run by the start of the week. Obviously, sometimes it can be the opposite, ICP, says Mena. Right, let's take a look at ICP. Has ICP recovered pretty nicely or not? Well, we do have massive volume here on the daily. ICP did pretty good on bouncing from the $28 range. Let's take a look at ICP on the 4-hourly chart and zoom in here a little bit. Right, yeah. There is some volume now. It seems like it's going to be selling pressure, but yeah, I think ICP might come all the way down here. I mean, the amount of volume is pretty high, okay, from this momentum. The amount of volume from this is pretty good. So as you can see in the correction, guys, this is what I explain mainly. This is what mostly I trade. I trade breakouts from patterns, but 80% of my trades are relied on price action and volume. Breaking major trend lines, you know that I'm with the trend line. If the price goes sideways, it is very difficult for me. If the trend goes down, eventually the trend is your friend, going down or up. And with the volume, it does help a lot. So ICP, we do see this amount of volume, and we did get this retracement. And then the price going up, it seems like the selling pressure coming in right now. So I would potentially expect an ABC correction here on ICP. If we get the Fibonacci retracement from this low over here of the 26th on ICP all the way up here, I do see potentially ICP coming to the golden pocket, potentially making like an ABC correction here. Maybe even lower than the 62% golden pocket, and then having a nice run here. Just because eventually, you know, if we see this downtrend with this volume, and then suddenly this with this amount of volume, guys, yeah, this is signaling that I don't think we are going to go below the $27 range, which would be down here. I do think as soon as if we have another correction here on ICP, there's a major level here on ICP at the $39. Yeah, I'm very likely that this is going to have, you know, come all the way back up, because we have the volume here, the buying pressure. We're having the price coming down. Look how the volume was disappearing while the price was going down here on ICP. So while the price is going down, it's drying up, the volume's drying up. This means that very likely we're going to see another bounce to the upside. But on ABC corrections, you usually see the A, B, and the B not getting to the all-time high, or to the high, and then the C coming a little bit more lower than the A correction. So we need to look at some major support levels to see where the C can finish before we continue up. Eventually, we want to see this volume drying up. If we drop from here, we want to see the volume dropping like we did here. If the volume drops at the same direction, then the most likely we're going to get a heavy bounce. Yeah, especially this is the 4-hourly chart, okay? A good way to look at different support and resistance is the candlesticks. We see this candlestick right over here, which is there, with this amount of volume on the 4-hourly. So this is going to be a major bounce. You know, I do not see the ICP price going below $37, potentially 34 maximum, which would be the ultimate low here for ICP. From this candle, it is the back of this massive green candle with this huge amount of volume. Yeah, this has to be the highest volume from ICP, as you can see. So yeah, very unlikely we'll go below that volume. So if we did come all the way down here, guys, the most likely scenario, golden pocket, the top here from this massive candle, volume coming down, most likely it is going to get bought back up, okay? So yeah, I do ICP. If we come down to 37, very likely we'll be coming back up to the 55 range for ICP. BNB, please. Yeah, I've taken a look at BNB, one of the first ones. It's at the first 10 minutes of the live stream. If you don't mind, you could and go back, because yeah, I want to try and get more altcoins into the stream. ADA, let's take a look at ADA here for my man Ravanth. Right, ADA is, yeah, it's looking pretty good. We did talk about ADA getting above the $1.40 range. We did manage to get above it nicely in the end, but also no volume. The last couple of days being Friday, Saturday. Yeah, and we want to get above the $1.45, $1.50, okay, because this is a huge level for for ADA. We can see eventually this resistance. I'm going to say it every single time. Getting above the $1.50 would be ideal here. If we do get above $1.50, Yeah, I do see this playing out. Actually, there is a clear ascending triangle formation right over here. So yeah, you could arguably discuss that the price of ADA is going to have a decent pump if we do manage to get above the $1.50. Yeah, we could discuss that we could go to the $1.70 as soon as we break $1.50. So yeah, I mean, also ADA breaking the major structure here from these lower highs. Okay, we've got these lower highs. Finally, we had another retest here. Then we finally broke out, getting major bounce from this lower high resistance line. As you can see, we just got a wick right over here. So yeah, that was pretty good sign that, yeah, this is a clear sign that we are kind of trend reversing, because we do also see this as a massive double bottom scenario. This can be huge, okay? This can be a huge reaccumulation double bottom scenario, and we're going to go higher from here, guys. So very exciting weeks coming ahead. Very exciting weeks. We are going to see if the bull market is going to resume or if it's going to be a bull trap. But for coins like Cardano, this would have been the start of the bull trap, and then continue to the downside. So we have actually broken out from the trend line here. Obviously, if we do break out from this level, then yeah, that's going to be insane for ADA at the $1.88 levels here. That's another major resistance. But anyway, let's continue with the short term. Breaking $1.50, I do see a decent leg up to $1.70. It won't happen in one day. It might take a few days or a week or two potentially, as soon as we get above $1.50. Hey Andy, please take a look at Reef. Hello Andy Candy. Hey Azak, how you doing? Look at Reef. Let's take a look at Reef. Guys, 238 watching at this moment and 112 likes. Let's try and get at least 200 likes here for the live stream. You'll be helping me out here for this channel immensely. Let's take a look at Reef. Wow. It seems like I haven't done much analysis on Reef. But yeah, it's not looking too great for Reef, eh? We're well below the capitulation phase. So yeah, I think it is a pretty decent project. I have heard of Reef before. But yeah, most of different cryptos are above the 19th of May and the 23rd of May capitulation phase, which was right over here for Reef. We can see the 19th and the 23rd. This was the absolute panic. And yeah, most altcoins, most of them, not all of them, some of them, they are below these levels, such as Reef. So there is suddenly a huge green candle here of volume, so this could be good news. This could be good news. I've heard Reef before. I think it is a decent project. So yeah, I mean, it is pretty clear here for Reef. We can see a good sign that we are creating here higher lows, which is perfect. That is extremely bullish. We are kind of forming an ascending triangle. The measured the resistance here that we need to break is the 0.016 here for Reef. $0.016, just above the 1 cent. So yeah, I mean, we need to start coming bullish here for Reef once we break this level. I can already see something right over here. We are creating this. We are actually kind of breaking out from a major resistance point. We are at the very end. That's why we are seeing this huge amount of volume. Well, guys, yeah, this is what we can see here for Reef. This is the 4-hourly chart. Okay, since the 10th of May, we created this high. It was almost all-time high. No, anyways, yeah, this is the distribution phase here for Reef. Also, you can see like a triple top, lower highs. Lower high here for Reef. we've touched the trend line every single time. If we manage to break, we have broken the trend line actually. That's why we suddenly see this volume over here and not too much price action. We're going to check out the 1 hourly chart here because this might be selling pressure also. But it ended in green. So we are breaking out from the lower high structure right over here. If the Reef price manages to get above this resistance, this is also the bottom of the capitulation phase of the 19th and the 23rd. This is the 0.017 to be almost exact, okay? 0.017. If we manage to get above this level with a decent amount of volume, I see the price of Reef making good movements. There is another major resistance point right over here. We have a couple of touches, almost the 2 cent level. So if we break the 0.017, a good leg up here to the 0.02, that's the 2 cents, almost the 2 cents here for Reef. And then yeah, the structure will be changing. If we do see this kind of movement, then yeah, I mean, in the very, very short term, okay, on the 4 hourly, on the 1 hourly, it is going to be starting to look better. It's going to start looking better, but for the moment, still too early for Reef. Hi, Andy, Ethereum RSI. Right, let me take a look at this. Hang on a second, guys. I am lagging so much behind the comment section. I'm going to go super, super fast because, yeah. Hi Andy, I'm very happy when I see you live goes on. Thank you very much, Zakaria. Thank you very, very much. Right. Let me see. Hi Andy, Ethereum RSI on 4 hourly is super high and flat at 70. Is this a good indicator that we will come down for a retest as volume is low? Expected as volume is low. Thanks. Yes, Richard, very much so. That's why we need to be super, super cautious. RSI here on the 1 hourly and also on the 4 hourly, as you said, that the price is at overbought territory. We could even have another leg up here on the 4 hourly. You know, we're not at extreme overbought territory, which would be above 70. But we are hanging around there, and it is Sunday, guys. So yeah, be careful from this breakout of this major resistance. You know, we did talk about this today. We've been having major resistance at the $2,300 range, and yeah, we suddenly got up above it, you know, with no volume. So this is something to pay close attention. I would wait till Monday or Tuesday. You don't have to FOMO in a position right over here because this could do this perfectly. We want to see nice green candle. Don't worry, the price will come back, but as soon as we see higher volume, then we can start being confident of this move to the upside. So yeah. Hi Andy, what do you think about Doge? Hiran, yeah, I don't like Doge. I don't like the meme coins, sorry. The technical analysis is awful on these meme coins because they're so volatile that they just break up and down the support and resistance and there's no clear trends. So yeah, it's very hard for technical analysis, guys. Let me go quickly through the comments. I'm very sorry, I'm lagging behind. I want to do some TA for all of you. Dogish, thank you. Dogish Doge, thank you very much for that super chat. Z2P Chenon Pay has been going parabolic for the past 3 days. Market cap at 18 million and expect say it's going to $2 billion of market cap. Thoughts on PancakeSwap? It is on PancakeSwap, right? So Z2P. Let's take a look at this altcoin here. But yeah, for technical analysis is very, very difficult. I'll just take a look here at this. Is it Z2P? Chenon. Okay, it is X2P, right? Chenon Pay. X2P, I think it is. Yeah, it's gone. Yeah, it's got to be this one. Gone parabolic, right? Yeah, in the last couple of days. So yeah, it's made an insane move of over 150% for the last 7 days. I'm not too familiar with this project, Chenon Pay. Maybe it's going to be a decent project. Let's take a quick look here, 1 minute at this project, and I'll try and give you my opinion. Chenon Pay, your passive income and payment card solution. So, okay, it's a payment solution with card. scroll down here on this project, Chain on Swap Exchange. So it will have its exchange. Is this on the it's on the Binance Smart Chain, and it's available on PancakeSwap, as you said. What is the X2P token? Is a token for the future of funding and investing, which gives everyone a fair chance to enjoy the long ride. So yeah, it's on the Binance Smart Chain. I'm not too bullish on the Binance Smart Chain projects, actually. Definitely much more bullish on Ethereum projects. But yeah, it has a roadmap, it has a team. You could actually, you know, well, I mean, is it they're from Holland, right? Holland, United States. Yeah, I mean, they're pretty young lads here. Do official price chart. I mean, it's something to look into properly. You look at the roadmap and look at the white paper if they do have any, and do a little bit more research. Can it be a good project? Yes, potentially. It has been pumping, as you said here, very nicely. It is a relatively new project. So anyway, coins that have got 18 million in market capitalization are very easy to move. So yeah, anyway, you can check it out yourself, do the research. I'm not too bullish on Binance Smart Chain projects. I'm mostly bullish on Ethereum. There's going to be a lot of more, you know, projects built on Ethereum. So yeah, I mean, it might be a good project. It doesn't look too bad. Anyway, thank you for the super chat, Doggish Doge. Pamela D, thank you for your live stream and free TA technique skills. I am learning so much. Hit the likes, people. Thank you very much, Pamela D, for that super chat and that comment. Very much appreciated. Chen and Pay at 600% today. Well, it says here Chen and Pay is up in the last 24 hours, in the last 7 days. It says, yeah, it's up 157%, which is great. Hi Andy, resistance of BTC perfect for scalping. Let's take a look at BTC here. I mean, guys, it is not ideal to scalp on the weekend, really. The price movement are unreliable, volume is unreliable. Has this had... I am potentially looking here for, you know, to make an 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves right over here, because you could potentially say this is 1, 2, and then this, we're going to create the 3. But it is Sunday, guys, so it's going to be boring. We might go sideways, down, a little bit up. There's no strong movement such as this green candle over here, or this one over here, this red one over here, with some kind of volume. Look at the volume is disappearing. Sunday is very, very boring, guys. Yeah. Anyway, I did enter, guys. If you remember on my videos, we were talking about this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves, ABC correction. I've told you the measured move, also getting the Fibonacci extension from the A, B, and it will tell you the C correction. I entered a very small swing trade position here on Bybit, and yeah, guys, if you are interested in trading, I gotta say it because it does help with the channel out. I do get some commission, but you get a bonus, so it is a win-win. And on PrimeXbt, you can get 50% in addition of what you deposit. So you deposit $5,000, you deposit $1,000, you get 50% on top of that. So it is absolutely insane. It does add to your buying power. You cannot withdraw the bonus. It is to add to your buying power. On trading, the more money you have, the more money you can trade. The more money you can gain. But be careful, guys. If you don't know how to trade on PrimeXbt, I have an insane tutorial of up to 40 minutes down in the description in the tutorial section. Also for Bybit, I've got the best bonuses available, guys. I get some commission, you get the best bonus. So it is a win-win, guys. Thank you very much. Right, let's take a look at the comment section, see if we see some interesting altcoins here from the community. Just hit the like button. Thank you, Michael. Gave you a like just because you have 0 dislikes. Thank you. I've got 2 dislikes now. Thank you very much. If BTC pulls back to 31, 30K or less, Will Wyckoff pattern be invalidated? Thank you. Yes, Dewey, I do believe so. I mean, this is the major level that we need to take a look at, which is the $33,000. I was talking about if we do close a daily candle below the $33,000, and it has to be a pretty strong one here, around the $32,000, you know, just to be pretty clear. Let me zoom in here on this accumulation schematic, and so I can get you the trading here patterns that I have, so we can clearly see it. And guys, the volume is actually aligning up, okay, with the accumulation. A lot of people saying it is not aligning with the volume, and it actually is. We have volume at the lower part because this means they are buying the lower part of the accumulation. The volume for a redistribution needs to start all the way up here to the downside, and it is not happening this way. It all signs up that it is an accumulation. I will explain it again if people haven't understand it. Right, take a look here at this chart. We can see, I mean, phase C is doing it perfectly at this point. So in the next coming days, we should be seeing at least a $36,000, $37,000 Bitcoin. It's just doing beautifully. Look at the spring point here coming below the secondary test right over here, which is this wick. Okay, we have a massive spring point, then the price comes up, bought up with some volume. Okay, the bought up, no, there's more volume coming up than coming down. This is clear accumulation. You want to see more volume coming down than the volume that's going up, guys. It doesn't take a genius to understand this. You want to see volume, more volume from the top bit to the lower part, not more volume coming up. So yeah, clear accumulation. They are buying the lowest part. Same here, guys. Same here. Look at the secondary test. Look at the volume. I'm not sure if you can see it properly. There is more volume from this lower part and the second one here than the rest here from this downtrend, and also from this one. There's no volume from coming down here. There's no volume coming down here. There's more volume, peaks of volume from the lower parts coming up. Anyway, that's the end of that. No more explanation on the volume. Anyway, we are following pretty nicely the C phase right over here. We're just about on the top of this secondary test of the selling climax. So we are doing the second test, and we did actually get a bounce here. I was talking already here saying, guys, if we go below this level and we close a daily candle around the 32, 33, yeah, this is going to be looking pretty messy. This is going to be looking pretty messy. Everything is pointing out that this is working out. So yeah, if we do close a daily candle below 33, potentially at $32,000, very close to the $31,000, I think, yeah, at the last below the $31,000 eventually, then that is it. I do see us coming to potentially 26,000, 25, 24, I don't know. We'll be taking a look at some levels, but for the moment this is holding nicely. And yeah, if we drop below $32,000 with a daily candle close, and especially with some volume to the downside, yeah, it's going to be looking a little bit messy. So very interesting weeks ahead, guys. It is going to be insane. 274 watching at this point. I need you to wait a second, scroll down, smash up the like button. You'll be helping me out here with this channel insanely. I do free content on Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, technical analysis. I'm more of a price action and volume analyst. You're not going to see me with a huge amount of indicators and moving averages. I'm just price action, volume, support, resistance, some patterns, clear channels up and down. So make sure to subscribe if you're new. Also, I do daily free technical analysis on point. My opinion, I'm not always going to be right eventually. No one is always right. But yeah, I'm going to give you my opinion, and you can judge from there and put bad comments or dislikes if you want. Thanks, Andy, for the great TA. Big love from Algeria. Thank you, Spaceland. Very much appreciated. I really enjoy those comments, giving me support. Hello, do you see some potential patterns at Ethereum? Well, yeah, this is the pattern that we were talking about on my video. Very strong pattern, guys, on Ethereum, potential for a swing trade. I prefer Bybit for a swing trade than PrimeXbt because of the fees. You know the deal, the link's down below. You're getting an amazing bonus. I'm getting a small commission. So yeah, this pattern is very, very probable here. It's not the most beautiful, but guys, we have clear resistance support level here. If you're looking for a scalp, it is too soon. Let's wait till tomorrow. And also, it's a holiday in the US tomorrow. So yeah, maybe we might maybe see some scalping opportunities tomorrow. Sundays is difficult because of the movement, price action, and volume is very low. But anyway, let's talk about this potential swing trade, okay? Because this is a great swing trade opportunity. We have this major support range, okay? This is the $2,300 range. We are currently above it right now, but there's no volume at all. So this could easily be a fake out. We'll be coming back in. We want to see a nice clear breakout from this point, going to the $2,400 range, a little bit above if we can, and then having a quick pullback. We could potentially get into the pullback and ride it at least to the 2,600, which is our next major resistance point here, as you can see on the 4-hourly chart for Ethereum. This is not the most beautiful cup and handle, but it does make sense. It is one because you just need 2 points of resistance and a round bottom, because we have the price here on the 4-hourly making a stop, and we clearly see it did this sideways action because there was major support range. Then we finally dropped below it, and then look how we bounced here a couple of times, getting rejected. This rejection right over there took the price of Ethereum to do this, come down here, and then come back up. And you can clearly see there is a round formation right over here, retesting again the $2,300 range. So we got 2 points of touch, one there, one here, and we did create a kind of descending wedge, which would be perfectly the handle. And we broke out from the handle, retested again, and now we're actually breaking out. The measured move from this cup and handle, it's not the most beautiful one because we do have 2 peaks over here, but it is totally valid. Trading is not perfect, guys. You're not going to see, when you see an extremely perfect pattern, yeah, I like to see dodgy patterns. They actually play out even better than the perfect ones. The measured move from the cup and handle is getting the low part of the cup to the resistance, and from the breakout, this should take us below the 2,900, which, if we zoom out, is this major resistance point also. We got major resistance at the 2,900. There was no way we could break out of it. We were talking here as an ascending triangle formation also here when we were looking at this price action on Ethereum. We finally broke out, and yeah, we just continued down here. I was extremely bullish on my channel, saying, guys, we are forming like an inverse head and shoulder here. We are forming an ascending triangle. We are hitting the resistance every single time. There's buying pressure. I think we're going to break up. But yeah, no trades taken because we did not break the resistance. We finally broke down from the support level of these high lows. This was an incredible short, just so you can take a look here. This was an incredible short. We finally, look how clearly, see, you can see right over there. You know, this higher low was already losing steam right over there. We were losing steam here. So we broke out. And guys, it doesn't take a genius to know that this is going to be a resistance point. It's been a support with a double bottom, broken from the higher low structure. We've got a massive bounce there. Right over here to retest here, double bottom scenario. Absolutely insane. Simple technical analysis, support, resistance, volume. Guys, this is what I see loads of traders with 10 indicators on the chart, 15 indicators. God, it is absolutely insane. You want to keep it simple for your trading. If not, you're gonna get a gun and shoot yourself, because this indicator says we're bullish, but this other one says we're bearish, and then this other one says we're bullish. No, guys. Price action, volume, support, resistance, breakouts. Obviously, you want to see the different time frames to see where the trend is. Guys, the trend is down eventually. Yes, we understand that, but I do see this. You know, also here we are creating a double bottom. we see this bottom here, this bottom right over here, it is most likely that we are going to start breaking these resistance levels and start coming up. But we want to see some confirmation on this. We want to see that there's confirmation on this. This might just start continuing up with hardly any volume, guys. But sorry, I am a volume trader. I want to see some confirmations. When I go into the hype here of this, that this is coming up, then it does this. Then yeah, I am breaking one of my main rules, which is volume. So yeah. This is the potential move that I see for Ethereum, okay? Ethereum very likely going to hit 2,600. I am expecting, you know, between Monday and Tuesday, we might get some type of rejection and then still come back up, which would be perfectly fine. This pattern will still be validated still, in my opinion. But we need to wait, guys. It is Sunday, and Sunday is a crap day for volume and for movements. Did he check ADA already? Yeah, we did. I can quickly check it out though now here for my man Tyler. Reef US dollar. I've taken a look at Reef. Thank you. I've taken a look at ADA. Let's take a quick look at ADA. ADA currently hitting $1.45, which is an insane support. ADA has got a huge amount of volatility. I mean, guys, yeah, we do see the 145, $1.50. Is a hugely resistance. It's been support right over there, and then we've got this in the chart, which is absolutely crazy. Look at this. This was the capitulation phase. People here, this right over here is emotions. It is funny. I always have a laugh here when I see this on the chart. This is people freaking out. This is people saying, "Oh my God." I went on the exchanges that were absolutely collapsed. Kraken, Coinbase, Binance, because of this. People buying, people selling. People don't know what the hell to do. Anyway, as soon as the price goes sideways here for a while, then the markets have memory. The markets know that this range is a major level, okay, and this is where we started getting some major bounces around the $1.45, $1.50. Now we are currently hitting this range. Supposedly here on ADA we have broken out from this major structure. This is an ascending triangle structure. We do have this bottom bit with starting here the buying pressure. The good thing here, you know, by looking at the volume from this downtrend here on ADA, look at the volume. There is less volume here than here. Okay, there is the volume coming down is losing steam. It is losing power. The bears are losing power while we're going down, and this recovery is gaining power. There's more volume. Hang on a second, guys, just so you can check it out. This is important, guys. The volume right over there, as you can see, from this uptrend is more volume than the downtrend that we've been having here. So yeah, there's definitely more power here. There is power here to go to the upside. We need to break the $1.45 easily, $1.50 to be conservative, to see a leg up here. I have this trend line here because we do see some resistance. I think we won't have much of a deal to break above these levels. I think $1.70 for 88 is very, very probable. Okay, $1.70 is the measured move from this ascending triangle. But guys, I'm sorry to, it is Sunday, and Sunday is just gonna, we might come back in here, get supported here from these lower high low trend line. We need to wait till Monday, guys, for a confirmation here, and especially we need to break the $1.50, which is absolutely insane. We are just about hanging there. If I zoom in here on these two peaks, can you see where the price of ADA is right now? $1.44. It is currently sitting just where these two peaks are. We need to get above this to $1.55, $1.50, $1.55. Then yeah, this is going to act as a major support, guys. Also, there is high volume there. High volume here on the red candle, also retesting the back of the candle once we break it. The market does have memory, So it will have a good support as soon as we break above the $1.50, $1.55. And if we see some volume like this or like this, then yeah guys, it is time to meet $1.70 or for ADA. This is still the impulsive move of this ascending triangle. Complete Elliott wave on BTC. We can clearly see an impulsive move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ABC. Zakaria says, hello people, can you look at GRT, the Google of the blockchains? Yes, let's take a look at the graph. GRT, US dollar. Wow, it's having a, wow. GRT having a great move here on the last couple of days. Right, we can see GRT did a triple bottom here. This was very much expected. We did break out from these lower highs. And wow, when did this volume come in? This was only on, this was starting yesterday. Yeah, today, this morning. Well, we've finally broken out from this. We did take a look at GRT on yesterday's live stream. We have a triple bottom scenario. You couldn't say it is an ascending triangle because yeah, it's just a little bit dodgy. But yeah, keep it simple. This is a triple bottom. We do have a wick here, a little bit of volatility, which is absolutely fine. It is crypto, especially if it's a mid cap or high cap coin. You will see some volatility. We're not going to exactly hit support and resistance. There is some volatility. Clear double bottom with just volatility there. Look at these bottoms. Boom, boom. This is absolutely insane. Good news for GRT. We have a triple bottom scenario. We did say that the measured move here from this breakout would take us all the way up here to these levels. And yeah, we are actually arriving there already. So yeah, we did talk about this, guys, yesterday. We are going to get some type of resistance at the 78 cents levels. So yeah, we got resistance there. Yeah, and also, yeah, look at this peak over here. Exciting times, guys. It is the moment to see if we are in an accumulation or a redistribution. I mean, it is pretty clear here on the graph. If we zoom out, reaccumulation up, distribution down. What is this? What is this? As soon as we start breaking these major levels, we do see some massive volume coming in, guys. And yeah, it is pretty clear, okay? Such as the graph. When in a redistribution, when you see the price coming up like this, with this amount of volume, yeah, guys, this is accumulation. This is time to go up. They've been buying all the way down here, and the volume is kicking in right now. On distribution, you want to see the volume coming down from these levels, but a lot of buying pressure. You don't want to see this while you're going up. You need to see much higher volume coming down now. As soon as we have a retracement here, guys, not financial advice, but if you want to trade this, I mean, we are going to get supported here very, very nicely once we come back down. If we do even come down to these levels, we've got this resistance point. If we do come down here, guys, this is a buying point, selling point. Why selling point there? Because you don't know if we're going to break this resistance. You want to exit at the attempt. You want to exit here from this all the way up here. You want to exit here at the attempt. You don't know if it's going to break. And yeah, you have this wall of money right now compared to other days. Yeah, the graph hasn't seen this, you know, well, you can obviously see this over here, which is absolutely insane. Look at the retracement. Look how the price went straight back up again. Yeah, a long time since we haven't seen these volume levels. So on the graph, since we did see one red candle here on the capitulation, but there is a lot more right now than the capitulation phase on the graph. So yeah, the GRT looking pretty bullish here. And yeah, if we break out from this resistance point, I mean, yeah, it's going to be looking pretty exciting for the graph. there is only a little bit of volatility. I do see this major resistance potentially right over there. That peak over here, which also we have two peaks. We have two peaks are at the just below the $1 level here on the graph. 1, 2. So if we manage to break this level, yeah, I do see us potentially having a leg up to the $1 range. But yeah, we need to break 80 cents here nicely. If we have a retracement, not financial advice, buying opportunity right over here. Can you check MATIC? Right, MATIC. Let's take a look at MATIC. Right, MATIC. Why don't I have any data here? Right here. Yeah, short term here for MATIC. Let me get some lines here out of the way so you do not get, you know, too clogged up on support and resistance and trend lines. Now, most importantly is getting above this trend line here for MATIC, which is this lower high resistance. Okay, pretty clear, pretty simple, just so we can start becoming bullish on something. Breaking the lower high trend line would be ideal here for MATIC, which I do believe so will happen, because this is absolutely insane, the volatility that MATIC has had. How can you chart something that's just had this absolutely insane? Anyway, because the price action has just been going sideways now, and the market has been knows where the major resistance and support levels are right now. Look after this major sell-off and this major buy. We've pierced through some major support and resistance lines, and as soon as the market calms down, look at this peak over here and look at this peak over here, how the market has memory and gets bounces from these support levels from all the way back here, just after it's been absolutely violated. The market has memory. As soon as the market calms down, then yeah, we do see the market get it has memory. It goes back to the support and resistance from the past. What can we see here for MATIC? Same scenario as the graph. I don't want to, you know, no financial advice, but we could see the graph that we've just looked right now creating a triple bottom, very, very similar to this. Yeah, if we do break out from the resistance point, this is going to be an insane move for MATIC. Expect some volume coming in, such as the graph. We might see some really high volume on an attempt here on breaking this resistance point, which is the $1.45. In the next coming hours, the next coming couple of days, we got the resistance from the trend line here from MATIC, from these lower highs, as you can see, from the all-time high here, this lower high over here. We got this trend line, okay, from this downtrend. Price is still bearish in the 1 hourly, on the 4 hourly, on the daily. It is still bearish. So we can see a triple bottom scenario right over here about to play out. This is strong. It is currently getting a bounce. There is some volume, but as soon as we climb up here for MATIC to the $1.45, I do see an exciting move potentially. If we start breaking out with some volume, yeah, $1, almost $1.50 for MATIC is very, very possible. $1.45 to be conservative, if we break the $1.44. So yeah, guys, simple here. Triple bottom, breaking trend line. There is going to see some volume here if we do not get rejected. Okay, if we only see a breakout, then $1.48.45 is very, very possible for MATIC. Yeah, just quick look at GRT, just so you can see the similarities here. And yeah, we don't major trend line from these lower highs. As you can see, the same, not the same, but a similar scenario for MATIC. Triple bottom, you know, currently breaking out from the trend line, from the resistance, volume kicking in. This as a clear intention move. So maybe this will happen for MATIC in the next coming hours, days, potentially. Q1T, please, here for Mohammed. Thank you, Q, for that comment. Let's take a look at QNT here. Quant, right? Yeah, Quant doing really well. Quant is not in a bear market, not in the start of a bear market, that is for sure. Yeah, I mean, just by looking at this altcoin, you know, who would know that altcoins are going to get diminished now? Obviously, there are some altcoins that are really good project that eventually might not have the same price impact as many, but by looking at this crypto, I'm saying, yeah, we are not in a bear market just yet. This over here, these red candles, it was the capitulation phase on the 19th and 23rd of May. We are way above that right now. So this is telling me that, yeah, we're not in a bear market just yet. Let's take a look at the 4-hourly chart here for Quant. And yeah, it is taking quite a little bit of strength here to break from all-time highs. But we are still creating higher lows here for Quant. So yeah, very difficult. We need to see a clear breakout from the next all-time highs, which is at the $97. But yeah, it maybe looks like it is losing steam a little bit. It is losing a little bit of steam. Let's take a look at the RSI here for Quant, just for curiosity. Hang on a second, guys. Right. Yeah, the RSI, we are having some on the 4-hourly. We are having some bearish divergence that is playing out for Quant. We can see the price here making higher highs. This is the 4-hourly, so this is pretty powerful. We already can see that the price is getting exhausted here on this attempt. But yeah, who knows? We would have to, yeah, it is likely that we might see a decent correction here on Quant just by looking at the bearish divergence that we've been having here. Anyway, it looks like that we're kind of breaking out from the trend line here of the bearish divergence. And we might get supported here from the resistance if we come back in on the RSI. If we break the resistance from these lower highs to the downside, then it's going to be yeah, Quant is going to be in trouble in the short term. We might see a severe dip, but if we get supported here nicely and start reaching these highs on the RSI, then yeah, it is probably going to be looking bullish, and we'll be breaking all-time high again here for Quant. But yeah, very close to all-time high, so very difficult to look at some levels. This is almost in price discovery, so yeah, not looking too bad. Not looking too bad. We've actually broken out from the trend line here of this these bearish divergence on the 4-hourly for Quant. So yeah, not looking too bad. Please do TA on XRP. I haven't taken a look at XRP in ages. Let's take a look at XRP. What's going on? Yeah, XRP needs to get above this major level. It's a bit tricky this one, because we did have a potential fake out here from this ascending triangle formation. We broke down below, but we're then coming back up, only because we're still technically creating higher lows right over here. So yeah, it's not too bad still yet for XRP. XRP is extremely volatile also. It is very difficult for technical analysis. As you can see, zooming out here, we just have, it did, you know, for the last couple of months, it did look like a pump and dump kind of token, because we can see like a Bart-Simpson pattern here, then an inverse Bart-Simpson pattern, and then yeah, just a huge amount of volatility. But yeah, it's looking all right. It's looking all right here in the short term. Let's zoom in on the chart here for XRP. is to start becoming quite bullish. I see if we do break the 73 cents, which was this high, this attempt, this fake out, this was a fake out. If we do break that, then I do see a potential leg up here from XRP, because we are creating, you know, still higher lows. This symmetrical triangle would be still kind of valid. If we do manage to break out here, I do see a major leg up to 80 cents here on XRP. And why do I see that leg up? Because in between this level, let me just zoom in out here a little bit. We want to see the space that there is in between this level, okay, which is the 71 cents and 81 cents. Why do I reckon if we do break the 73 cents, we'll have a leg up to 81 cents? Because we got this volatility there, we got this leg up over here, so it won't take too much power to get a leg up to 80 cents. It will take a lot of power to break 81 cents, because it's acted as super strong support right over here. We did have the first wick of the 19th of May, this wick over here, this wick over here, these bounces as support. So yeah, a major this is going to be a major resistance to break out. As soon as we break this out, then it will be very interesting if we see volume for potential scalps here on XRP. It is Sunday, and yeah, it is looking pretty good. It is looking pretty good. The price is looking for a turnover on most of the cryptos. Please, your thoughts on Dogecoin. I think Dogecoin is it's a meme coin, and yeah, I do not trade it. I do not have any in my portfolio. No Dogecoin, no Shiba coin, no meme coins, no doggy coins. Polygon, please. MATIC, yeah, I've taken a look at MATIC. Bullion, it's about 10 minutes away back from the live stream. India will be using Coinbase soon. It's on news today. Great. MATIC, please. Everybody wanting to know MATIC. Right, let's take a look at MATIC here. And Dogecoin, no Dogecoin. All right, we'll take a look at Dogecoin and also MATIC. MATIC, Dogecoin, and Chainlink. Right. I've taken a look at MATIC, but I'll take a look again also here for MATIC. Guys, 255 watching. Let's try and get to 250 likes. Let's wait 2 seconds. Scroll down, smash up the like button for me, guys. Thank you very much. You'll be helping me out immensely. MATIC. MATIC here on Binance. Also, guys, PrimeXbt and Bybit. If you are interested in trading, I got the tutorials down in the description. And if you use my link in the description for PrimeXbt, you're getting 50% in addition of what you deposit. If you use Bitcoin Census 50 as the promotion code, you're getting 50% added to what you deposit for buying power for your margin. You cannot withdraw the bonus. You can withdraw the profits from your bonus. Right, MATIC. Yeah, guys, this is the scenario for MATIC. Very similar to the graph also, to GRT. We have this massive downtrend from these lower highs, okay? We've got a massive trend line that we are going to get some type of resistance. I do see eventually breaking it out at some time, at some point. So let's zoom in here. And yeah, we can clearly see that the $1.20, the $1.24 range, $1.20 area, low $1.20s is major resistance. It's been major support, major resistance right now. What I can see over here is a triple bottom scenario where eventually the bottoms are also going higher. This is a good sign. This means that, yeah, the selling pressure is losing steam right now. We are seeing a little bit of more volume starting to kick in. We have this massive wick here on the 4 hourly with this volume. This means that they are stopping. They are stopping the price at the $1. Somebody or some entities don't want the MATIC price to go below $1. They are buying it back up. So there is a triple bottom scenario here potentially going to play out in the next coming days. We have major resistance at $1.24 because of the downtrend resistance here, and also the resistance from this double top scenario that we created here. If we break out, guys, the double bottom or triple bottom measured move is the same from the bottom to the resistance. The impulsive move to get out of that price region for a new price is this over here. So $1.50, $1.48 is very possible in the next coming days if we break $1.24 here for MATIC. So yeah, this is the bullish case scenario. If we get rejected again, we'll be coming back down to retest the lows here at $1. We are just bouncing here. We've been bouncing now here for over a week in between these levels. If we get rejected, we're coming back down. If we break, we'll be coming all the way up here. We break $1.24, $1.48, very, very probable. If we get rejected, we're coming back to $1. 124, get rejected, back to $1 here for MATIC. This is the move that we are expecting in the next coming days. So that is MATIC. Let's take a look at Dogecoin here for several guys in the comment section. Dogecoin. Right. I mean, yeah, Dogecoin, I don't like doing technical analysis on Dogecoin because it's too volatile. It is a pump and dump coin, in my opinion, and it's very hard for technical analysis because there is such a huge community and it's hugely manipulated. We just see a huge amount of wicks, ups and downs. I think a major level for Dogecoin to break would be 30 cents. Yeah, unless we do not break 30 cents here for Dogecoin, it is not going to be looking bullish, in my opinion. So yeah, have we broken out from these? I mean, strangely enough, we have gotten supported from this trend line. As you can see here on Dogecoin, if I extend this trend line over here, from these lower highs, we actually got support. We actually got a bounce from this trend line. As you can see, this is the 4-hourly chart. We got the trend line, we broke out and got the bounce all the way down here. But anyway, it's still looking pretty bearish. I think breaking above $1.30, where we do have these touches as support, would be a major level to break and start becoming bullish. But yeah, I mean, Dogecoin, who knows what could happen to Dogecoin. Let's take a look at Polkadot and also Chainlink here in the comment section. Polkadot and Chainlink. Right, let's go on DOT first. Same scenario here for Polkadot. We do see this being a major level. We did have a small wick to the upside, but yeah, nothing too special, no volume. Very similar scenario for Polkadot. I'm just looking at some other analysis that we were talking about. I'm going to get some trend lines here out of the way, but eventually we did see this head and shoulder formation right over there, and this actually met the target for Polkadot, did it? Almost about met the target here from this head and shoulder formation. So that was that. I think, yeah, this trend line might be not too important. We'll leave it just in case. Anyway, the short-term scenario here for Polkadot is, guys, like most of the cryptos, we are I tell you what, it looks like that Polkadot has already done the redistribution phase. If we take a look, guys, we have the pump, reaccumulation, pump again, and then we have the distribution, right? We have the dump, we have the redistribution, pump back down, now we are reaccumulating. No, only joking. I mean, this is, we are still in this range because we've got this bottom scenario there and right over here. So yeah, it's looking that this $14 range for Polkadot is a major level. It's very interesting because zooming out on Bitcoin, we have a very similar scenario where we go back to January and we have a clear base at the $30,000. In this case, for Polkadot is the $14. They do not want the price of Polkadot going below $14. And we do have the wick right over here on the 23rd of May capitulation. We also have this round bottom. We are creating a small triple bottom like most of the cryptos, such as GRT, such as MATIC. Here, very simple scenario would be breaking out the $17. Okay, triple bottom scenario. The impulsive move breaking out from $17 would be taking us to $19 here on Polkadot. So yeah, triple bottom scenario here. Could it be a inverse head and shoulder? Not really, because we do see a little bit of volatility on the left shoulder coming below the head. Triple bottom is more likely here for this scenario on Polkadot. Let's take a look at Chainlink here for one of the guys on the community, also from the community. Chainlink, guys, I did a video on Chainlink yesterday. Chainlink has been respectively touching the resistance point here every single time from this downtrend, as you can see from these lower highs, sorry. Every single time we've touched it about 9 times or something like that. This is the 4-hourly chart. We are starting to break out here from this major level. It is Sunday. It is going to take a while, but the cool thing about this is that we are seeing some volume, okay? Some volume compared, to the rest of the volume right over here. So there is some volume. There is an attempt here on reaching the $20. It would be ideal for Chainlink to break $20. As you can see, it's being major support there. Resistance here. We are creating higher lows. As soon as we break $20, it is going to be looking insanely bullish for Chainlink. I hold 20% of my portfolio is Chainlink. There are some really cool upgrades that are coming, and Chainlink is going to be an insane performer. Maybe not as much this year, maybe next year, but it will. It's got a huge bright future, guys. I've been looking so much into Chainlink, and if you take a look at the macro trend, guys, you don't want to get bearish on a chart that is like this. You do not want to get bearish. Lots of altcoins say they drop 90%, they drop 80% of their value. Yes, Chainlink is, if you look at the history of Chainlink, and this is 2018, this is not a 6-year chart, this is not a 10-year chart. What altcoin has had this performance since 2018? It's been one of the best performances from 2018 till now. Chainlink, guys, you can check any altcoin, and trust me, this project is going to be mind-blowing in the next coming years. Even though after this huge correction, I would be doubtful if we are going to enter a bear market. Very much so. We're almost at the oversold territory on the RSI. We did have some divergence right over here, but yeah, they basically played out already. We've dumped. We are almost at the oversold territory. Yeah, not much to go to the downside, in my opinion. Looking at the macro, we might go sideways. We might go a little bit lower, in my opinion. I think $15-14 was the extreme low for Chainlink. Extremely low price levels. I bought most of my Chainlink at $160 and $4. Around about this range in 2019. Most of my Chainlink were bought. Yeah, I think, as you can see here on Chainlink, when we do have the peaks, we do have round consolidation bottoms. Every time they are shorter. The peaks aren't shorter, but the consolidations are shorter. So very much expected something like this maybe for Chainlink if we are going to continue on this run, potentially taking us way above the $100 per Chainlink. I mean, you just need to look at the trend, guys, and the trend is your absolute friend. not too complicated. And there are some upgrades on Chainlink that are mind-blowing. I'm not going to go through them on the live stream. You can check it out yourself on Chainlink News. Check out Chainlink News on Google or Chainlink. Right. Polkadot and Chainlink. There you go, Salim. There you go. $5 by end of year, easy. ADA, yeah, potentially. Let's see if ADA can come out with the products they are promising. I think Doge will outperform ADA. They just waiting on Elon's tweet. Lol. Yeah. Bullish shalom. A little bit of hopium here for Dogecoin. Thanks, mate. Thank you, Salim, for the comment. Right, let's go to another. HBAR is my black horse. HBAR actually is looking pretty good here on the chart. Let's take a look at HBAR. Yeah, I mean, this is looking pretty good. It's not looking too bad. Eventually, after a huge run up, you want to see some sideways consolidation. It's not looking too bad. Not looking too bad here on the long run here, HBAR. Let's take a look at the 1 hourly chart. And yeah, it is looking pretty good here on HBAR. We are still creating. Let's take a look at the 4 hourly. Still creating higher lows on the 4 hourly chart, okay, since the 22nd. A lot of the altcoins doing this very similar scenario, creating higher lows right over here. And yeah, we did have a fake out from this major resistance point, but it does look like we actually have another resistance here just below, and this is looking for a breakout right now. This is waiting for a breakout right away. We have a clear fake out there. We're having some volume here, gearing up for a move. We are getting tightened here from this symmetrical triangle. We just got a fake out back into the triangle. So yeah, we've only got hours. Potentially tomorrow we might see a move up or down here on HBAR. If it's up, I do see major resistance here at 23 cents for HBAR. SNX, I have about 3% of my portfolio on SNX. I'm extremely bullish on this derivative market DeFi project. This has to work. This project has to work. I do hold 3% approximately of SNX, Synthetics Network. Very, very strong project. We did actually break out from this channel that we were kind of creating. You could arguably discuss that this was a distribution kind of formation. We did have a fake out here from the channel. This is the daily chart on SNX. We broke out from the channel. It looks like we're going to come here and retest the resistance, the support, turning it into resistance, maybe break up, break down. We do not know. One inch, please. Phase D. Yeah, phase D on the accumulation schematic. Yeah, a lot of phase Ds before. I've been hearing phase D a lot of comments on phase D. Yeah, I mean, it does make sense, guys. Expect $40,000 in a matter of a week or two. Before the end of July, $40,000, and we're just $5,000 away, so this could happen in days. But yeah, potentially a week or so. Let's take a look at 1 inch. This is the daily chart for 1 inch, and okay, this could perfectly be an accumulation phase. Let's go to the 4 hourly chart. Okay, triple bottom scenario. We want to break out from this resistance line, and if we do so for 1 inch, if we break $2.88, the impulsive move is coming to the $3.40 here on on 1 inch. Okay, we have created a base right over there, so we can clearly see up, down, up, down, up, down. The bad thing about this is that yeah, we are getting lower right over here. This one should be coming up. Yeah, but if you actually, the attempts coming lower, not a good sign, not a good sign. If we do come up and break, I do see if we do break the $2.81 for 1 inch, $3.40 is very, very probable. Yeah, because it's a mid-cap coin, there is some volatility. The good thing about this, we do see some green candles. There is buying pressure, guys. Check out, guys. I mean, sometimes on these altcoins, it is the best way to see that we are in a, I mean, you can't get more clear than this, guys. Look, pay attention on this, okay? Pay attention. From the capitulation phase, the 19th of May, huge red candle all the way down. That's perfect. 23rd of May, guys. You need to pay attention so you can understand that this is an accumulation event and not a distribution, okay? Guys, pay attention. Right, from this, you want to, on a redistribution, you want to see from the top down, you want to see volume kicking in, okay? Look what we see in the volume side here on 1 inch. From the top here down, look at the volume. No volume. From these lower parts all the way up, we see volume. From this lower part all the way up, volume. There's more buying pressure from the lower part than from the peaks coming down, guys. From these lower parts also coming up, buying pressure kicking in right over here. When you start coming down, you don't see any volume. So yeah, obviously they are longer because they push the price down slowly to accumulate. It takes longer to push down than it is to go up. It goes up fast, goes down slowly because they want to push it down and accumulate, and boom, back up. Guys, this is an accumulation event. There is an inverse head and shoulder on that one. Well, yes, you could say it's an inverse head and shoulder. I wouldn't because of this wick over here, but yeah, it could be a triple bottom, you know, triple bottom. Are we, you know, the neckline is something like this. Yeah, potentially. I would like to get a nice move with some volume. There is some volume coming in. I would see, I would be bullish as soon as we break the $2.81 here on 1 inch with some decent volume. I do see a major leg up here, and the actual measured move, it also takes it all the way up here to this resistance point, to this peak over there. So yeah, this is what makes sense here for 1 inch, the impulsive move. Dodo, what is Dodo? I've heard about this one before. Is it a DeFi project? Dodo US dollar. Let's take a look at Dodo. I mean, it's a very, very similar scenario here on this one too. Let's go to the daily chart. Guys, I'm going to take a look at one more altcoin and I'll be leaving the stream. Yeah, eventually, as it's been a low cap altcoin, we do not know if this is going to be the bottom or not. Potentially, yes. If we zoom in here on the 4-hourly chart, I mean, because I've never charted this before, right. Yeah, very similar triple bottom scenario here also. There is some volume coming in now, so this can be ready for a good move. Anyway, measured move from breaking up the $1.04 would be coming all the way up to $1.25 potentially. yeah, this will also be hitting this next major resistance point right over there. So yeah, but like most of the altcoins, we do see a potential double bottom formation reaccumulation. We do see some volume here. So this can be the start of some bullishness. I'll be checking Ethereum on the 15-minute chart for a Revanth. Bernard, million Uniswap, please. Right, let's take a look at Uniswap and also Ethereum, most importantly, and Luna. Okay, let's take a look at these three altcoins, guys. Let's smash up the like button. If you are new, make sure to subscribe. Daily technical analysis on Bitcoin, crypto. I do videos. Check out my channel, and I do live streams also. A way to support the channel if you are interested in trading, guys, is checking out Bybit or PrimeXbt, my favorite day trading platform, guys. I need to say this because this is where I can get small percentage of the income also by making this channel. If you use my link of PrimeXbt, you're getting 50% in addition of what you deposit for your bonus. You deposit $5,000, you're getting $2,500 to add to your margin. You cannot withdraw the bonus. You can use it for buying power though. The tutorial of the PrimeXbt is down below in the description. 40-minute tutorial. I explain everything there. And if you have any questions, you can let me know in the comment section. Right, let me check out here for my friend Bernard. What did Bernard want me to look at? Bernard, what did you want me to look at? Uniswap. Let's take a look at US dollar here. Well, Uniswap is actually, we were creating a kind of an ascending wedge right here. We did have this trend line that was created, and this one over here from these higher highs and these higher lows, broken out with volume from this ascending wedge. So this is looking pretty bullish here for Uniswap. I think Uniswap can hit the almost the $24 here for Uniswap. We've got an ascending wedge which is bearish. The RSI here on the 4 hour is getting to overbought territory. We can see a cool off, but after the cool off, I do see a potential leg up here to $24 here for Uniswap. Breaking out from the trend line also here, Uniswap looking pretty good. We can see this major trend line, okay, resistance breaking out. Uniswap looking pretty bullish on the short term. We do see some volume kicking in right now. Check ADA, it's ripping apart. Is ADA getting above the $1.50, which is the most important level for ADA? Let's take a look at that. Yeah, we need to get above here, this level on ADA, the $1.50 with some good volume, guys. No good volume just yet for ADA. Can you check WTC? Guys, I'll be checking just 1-2 more altcoins and I'll be off, okay? Thank you very much for joining in and for your insane support. 236 likes, 3 dislikes. Absolutely amazing. This means that you are enjoying the streams and my videos. Make sure to subscribe also, guys. Walton Chain. Oh my God, I haven't heard this in ages. Walton Chain. How has this been performing? Let's take a look at Walton Chain on the daily and zoom out, see if the correction has been insane. Well, this hasn't been performing too well. Well far away from its all-time highs of 2018. I can't remember the project right now. We're holding by a thread here from this major resistance point. Well, we're actually below it. So yeah, the chart is not looking too good, eh? The chart is not looking great, I've got to say. Good thing about it is there is a huge amount of volume right over here, as you can see on the daily. So this might be just a correction to continue up. I do price action and volume. If we do have this coming up with this volume and the retracement with hardly any volume. We could have a recovery here. ETH 15 minute for Revanth. Yes. 15-minute chart here for Revanth, guys. We do know that the oh, sorry, this is not Ethereum. This is Bitcoin. Anyway, Bitcoin has got this situation currently breaking out, but no volume, hardly any volume. Yeah, it's Sunday, guys. Let's see what's going to happen on Monday. I'll be doing a quick video or a live stream tomorrow morning to see what is going on. Remember, the US has a long weekend, so there probably won't be too much action tomorrow. Let's take a look at Ethereum. And yeah, guys, for Ethereum, we want to get above the 2,400 with some nice volume. Then I do see 2,600 coming for Ethereum. But till then, on the 15-minute chart, not too powerful, but we have massive bearish divergence. I do see a decent correction here on Ethereum coming back down the $2,300 range. Very, very likely, guys. So this is not tradable just yet. We want to see some volume. We want to see some nice price action. We might have a second attempt tomorrow or Tuesday. Yeah, this is not looking extremely bullish just yet. If we zoom in here on the 15-minute though, it does make sense that the price might be going up here. We do see more volume from the upside, the price drying out. But yeah, we have been going up here for the last couple of days. So on the 1 hourly, yeah, eventually a cool off here would make sense. Can you check TRX, please? Yes, of course. The last one here. This is it. The last one, last altcoin here for my man, your channel, TRX. This is Tron, right? Yeah, TRX. Let's zoom out here on the 4 hourly chart, for example. Yeah, this is the last thing that we saw on TRX. We've got this trend line here from these lower highs. A very volatile crypto also. I do not like looking at TRX. But if we zoom out on the daily, let's take a look here. TRX did not manage to reach its all-time highs, just about. Still not looking too bad. This is like the macro. Now, if I get a trend line here from the low part of C19, and then we got clear support of the trend line, and we've just hit it right now here. So yeah, we might be having a nice recovery on TRX. Very, very volatile crypto. A lot of wicks up and down. Very hard for a technical analysis. But anyway, it doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too bad. Guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Make sure to smash up the like button. Thank you, Bernard. You're an insane supporter of the channel. Very much appreciated, guys. Make sure to check out the Bitcoin Sensors website. Also, this is totally free, and we've got the latest news, the latest technical analysis, price predictions. You've got guides on how to buy Bitcoin, how to trade Bitcoin. We can see some patterns here that you can detect on the chart, and exchange reviews. Here we can see the best bonuses available and the best fees on different exchanges. Make sure to check it out, guys. There's all sorts here on the Bitcoin Sensors website. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys, and I will see you in the next one.